The Sony FX3 and the Blackmagic Cinema Full Frame. There are two cameras that both are full frame cameras, and I'm going to tell you a few things about each and which one that I prefer. I'm going to start with the Sony FX3. And you can also mix the Sony A7S III in the mix. And what I like about the Sony FX3, you can shoot image with the camera, which is very good and it serves a lot of purpose. Another thing is that the camera is actually very easy to carry. That's the second point that I will give that camera. The third thing is that you have autofocus, and the autofocus of that camera is very accurate, very fast, and which is very good, and it helps people to do what they need to do. That's 3 points that that camera is very good at. And then another thing is portability. We can't really deny that the Sony FX3, it's really good when it comes to portability. One battery, put it in, carry, take it. You can use it as a consumer level, like on your strap. That works perfectly fine. And then another thing now that camera is very good at, I suppose, you can put it on a gimbal, and the gimbal could even be small, and you can take that camera, do your thing, wedding, everything, and there's the beautiful lens combination that Sony offer and other brand. And that is those things only. When it comes to everything else, when I mean everything else, I mean everything else. But don't mention IBIS because we will give that to Sony. And I know this camera is considered as a cinema camera because there's actually a recent film that someone shot with this camera and it looks really, really good. But there's a new king in town. That is the Blackmagic 6K Full Frame. And in my humble opinion, the 6K Full Frame, it's outperform the Sony FX30, A7S III, and the Sony FX6. And price to image ratio, you can't really complain. Let me explain. You do have a full frame sensor that does not look overly digital. For me, that is what I'm focusing on. Also, so many camera have a full frame sensor, but the company do not give you the best of what that full frame sensor can't give you because they are focusing on the next camera that's going to have only one thing difference, right? But with the 6K full frame, you do have a 6K full frame, and the company gave you open gate, which is really, really good in my opinion. Also, they're thinking about how can our people edit this content, hence why they are bringing in the proxy recording, and that proxy recording helps you to edit on any computer. And also that along in the future is going to join the any camera that can offer camera to cloud. So that's why I'm saying this camera is way better than all those cameras that I have mentioned. And then now we're shooting 6K raw internal. I don't know any other camera that shoots raw internal that is out there that cost the same price as the Blackmagic. I'm trying not to say pockets because we are used to pockets than the Blackmagic 6K full frame. Comment below. Listen, I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. And I'm just telling you, this camera is better when it comes to image quality. And when I say image quality, I'm not saying what you can do with it. I'm saying take the image quality of the Sony FX3, FX6 or A7S Mark III, put the best lenses, put the best lighting, and put the best DP on that camera, and do the same with the Blackmagic 6K full frame, and then take those files, hand them over to an amazing colorist, and then ask them which one can you push more. They will tell you that the codec on the Sony's, it would break. but the raw doesn't really that much, because you do have more flexibility when it comes to raw. And that is what I'm saying. The Blackmagic full frame is way better. And I know some people would say, no, I have done this with that camera, and you are absolutely right. Anything that you believe is true. That's what my dad used to tell me, because some people, they jump the facts and then they tell you I think and I guess. But honestly, in my opinion, I'm telling you, the Blackmagic 6K Full Frame is a far better camera when it comes to image quality than the Sony FX3, FX6, and A7S Mark III. But let's not forget the things that those cameras have that the Blackmagic doesn't have. IBIS, ease of use, autofocus. They can also shoot still, which is very good. But when it comes to image quality, I'm telling you, you can't really get wrong. So guys, that's all for today. If you're new here, my name is Kasha Lembo, and on this channel we talk about film and anything that helps you to improve your visual storytelling. If that's what you're into, make sure you press like and turn on your notification bell icon, because you don't want to miss these videos. Peace.